What's up, internet? My name's Ori. Welcome back to the channel. It is Tuesday, September 17th, day number 64 outside the Big Brother house. Now, Janky World continues to drive the house guests insane, but was either veto used yesterday? Let's talk about that, plus all the intel drama and more from yesterday's live feeds. But first, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. You like this video, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. Give you guys a little bit of a recap. You haven't been keeping up with everything going on. The house guests are now guests of Janky World, an outdoor amusement park from hell, where they all must live for the whole week. Leah won HOH. She nominated Chemo and Rubina. Angela won the power of veto, and Leah won a janky veto. But did either of them use their power? A little bit of a catch up. Yesterday, after we were finished recording, there was a little bit of some drama that went down with Cam and MJ, who were chilling on the couch. MJ was kind of leaning against Cam, and Cam had asked Chelsea, "Hey, can you grab me a drink?" This did not go over well. We know of the heavy petting drama that was already going down. There was a bit of a spat, which actually led to Chelsea dragging her cot across the yard to sleep further away. They did eventually make up later in the day, but the tension is there, and I think will be there until the end of the season, with especially these three, as long as all of them are all in the house. Now, that said, maybe it also is brought up more because of Janky World. The house guests continue to slip into madness out there. Angela even had a stuffed animal, stuffed sloth, that she named after her grandkids now, which she swaddled like a child. She was crying over it. They're really slowly all losing their minds. Now, more Janky World dance parties and ice cream parties and pizza parties continued through the day, and the day went on and on and on with no veto meeting, which is unusual because normally that is done by at least mid-afternoon, but it didn't happen until much later for janky lighting reasons. Now, you would think that people in danger, maybe somebody who was, on the block, maybe someone who was a likely replacement nominee, would use this extra time that they were gifted by Big Brother to campaign, maybe go talk to the veto holders, maybe go talk to the HOH. But nope, TKR pretty much did nothing and had no cares in the world as they just continued to enjoy Janky World with everyone else. When it came down to the actual ceremony, when it eventually did happen, Angela did use her power of veto to save Chemo. Leah did put T-Core up as the replacement nominee. Leah was unsuccessful in her janky task competition thing that would allow her to use her janky veto, but she said she really didn't try that hard. But either way, she is now the last person to never hit the block this season with the T-Core nomination. And apparently T-Core, during the meeting, very brazen, told Chemo and Rubina, told the two of them that they needed to win. And this is coming from Leah, who was saying, just that we needed the win. I don't know if that was necessarily the whole game or just the next day with HOH, but either way, very out in the open in front of everybody during the ceremony, really establishing that hardcore trio, which everybody already knows. But it's one thing for it to be known, and then there's another for it to be out in the open known. Take, for example, when Rubina and Tucker were kind of doing their showman's thing. They were kissing in private and stuff like that. They were caught here and there. It's one thing for that to be kind of a thing that's going on, a little bit of a rumor. It's another to be that out in the open and just kissing and making out in front of everybody like they did after that one night of very heavy drinking. So anyway, let's talk about what was going on now after the ceremony. Now that T-Core and Rubina are up on the block, there was a chat with Leah and Chelsea debating if T-Core has to go this week or if they can wait. Now, they did point out that at first T-Core was very upset and thinks that, you know what? Maybe now that she's not feeling so upset, maybe that's because she'd been having conversations and she feels comfortable that she's staying. And now she's much perkier, much more comfortable. She was so comfortable earlier in the week that she threw the HOH competition, talking about how the trio needs to win at the ceremony, and just in general saying that they wish they felt that comfortable in the game. Later, we ended up getting T-Core and Rubina, who pulled their cots together to sleep next to each other, talk late into the night, as they do. But this one being just a little bit more irritating as they talked about their situation, how people are mean, but not like mean, but like mean in the game. And they talked about how they had changed the game to, be able to play with your heart and that you don't need to backstab and that maybe you can win as a good person. Shut up. Oh my goodness. Not more of this people over profit stuff. The whole reason that you two are sitting next to each other on the block is because you decide to be good people and not actually defend yourself or try and make sure that you didn't end up in this position, which is also even more so because you continued to do that in the entire season. Cedric only ended up leaving because T-Core did not do what she needed to do to make sure that Rubina didn't end up on the block in the first place. I'm very heated right now because I'm going on a hoary rant. Ah! These people are so infuriating on how they think about the game. And listen, you have every right to think that you can play Big Brother however you like. But man, if you're just not standing up for yourself, what are we doing? I'm sure voting discussion will continue over the next few days. But as of now, if we pull up our allegiance chart here to get a little bit of an idea, Angela and MJ are very much on board and down to vote out T-Core. Chelsea, Cam, and Chemo, they're question marks. And I would say they actually would lean towards voting out Rubina. But Chelsea, I think there could be potential that you could sway her over. I think Chelsea does realize that T-Core is probably the only other person in this game that has a really good shot to win other than herself. So that this could be a really great opportunity to take her out of the game. But also we know how that trio is, and you could be risking a little bit of a lost jury votes, even voting one of them out. But at some point, you gotta just do it, right? You can't play your game thinking about the bitter jury votes or losing votes. At this point, you just have to take out targets and move on from there. There's no real point in worrying about the jury votes if you're not going to be sitting at the final two. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a thing. And if I had to say right now, I think weirdly it would be T-Core staying. I think Chemo would vote to keep her. I think Cam and Chelsea, they're torn, but I think more than likely know that, you know what, over Rubina, T-Core is more likely to keep them around than Rubina, who would be more likely to probably put up someone like Cam, maybe even Chelsea. But Chelsea, I feel like she's so low on people's priority list that it doesn't even really matter. She can get rid of T-Core and still be in just as good a position as she was before. Will she commit to doing that? I'm not 100% sure just yet. So we'll see how this kind of all develops over the next few days, and I'm excited to see how this goes out. Who do you think will end up being evicted? Will it be T-Core? Will it be Rubina? Where do you think the votes will lie? And what do you think the right decision is for the house guests? Let me know in those comments down below. Thank you guys all again so much for watching. We are on our way to 15K. Hopefully we can get it here by the end of the season. If you are new here though, hit that subscribe button. You like this video, hit that like button. You made it all the way to the end of this video, smash that like button. Hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. Check out the links to all my socials in the pinned comment description down below. Check out things like the Twitter and Discord. Great place to keep up when new videos are posted, especially if the YouTube notifications aren't working that day. The Discord as well is also a great community that we got going on with tons of people talking about Big Brother, sports, other reality shows. We actually have an NBA fantasy draft going on. If you want to get in on that, come on out and check out the Discord. Links are in there. Just so much thanks cannot ever be said enough to you guys for all the love and support you guys give me here on this channel. It's going to be an interesting ride to see how the rest of this janky week finishes out. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you next time.